Lepantas Leshore, native researcher, Museum and Center for Indigenous Culture, based in Kajiado. Today is a special day that we want to provide and issue a statement on the appointment of CS.Aden Duale in light to his responsibilities and current issues surrounding Ololua Forest that is under his dockets. We extend our sincere congratulations to Aden Duale on his appointment as the CS for the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change. As one of the 19 newly sworn-in members of the cabinet in the Republic of Kenya, he now carries the profound responsibility of upholding the oath taken to faithfully serve the Republic of Kenya, obey and respect its constitution, and all applicable laws, including, of course, treaties and conventions that Kenya as a state are signed and ratified, including also those of climate change, and manage public affairs with honor and dignity. We recognize the critical nature of his role, especially in the context of ongoing environmental concerns, such as those affecting Ololua Forest just here. And others include pollution in the forest, dumping, tree cutting, and poor management of the forest. As the only forest in the city, similar to Nairobi National Park, which is the only city with a national park, Ololua Forest is a vital ecological and cultural asset with a history of deeply intertwined with the Maasai community, and specifically Oloibon, Olonana, and the ancestral land right. The Ngong Hills Forest hosts Ololua Block, which is an area of 4,311.6 hectares, and Kenyan State Forest managed by Kenya Forest Service as custodians on behalf of Kenyan State and the people of the Republic of Kenya. The forest too has a rich indigenous and history and home to a variety of wildlife, species, and unique plants, insects not found elsewhere. The recent infrastructure developments of a nuclear plant without the public participation of the people and grabbing of 66 acres subdivided into 44 plots has raised significant concerns among Kenyan communities, including Gen Z, the forest neighborhood, the municipality of Ngong, and the residents and the communities of Kajiado County. This forest land was originally designated as a protected forest, and its unlawful allocation for purposes contrary to the conservation principles and values undermines the collective environment stewardship. Furthermore, the allocation of land to a nuclear plant in the forest and the erection of walls by the Ministry of Health, disrupting wildlife movements to access water and maternity wards through the caves within the forest. There is also illegal dumping of bodies reported in this forest, pollution, and we also have a waste plant, a nuclear plant that has been built there. But also illegal dumping of all, contributing to mounting public discontent. In this new role, the new CS faces the challenge of addressing these pressing threats and pressures with transparency and dignity regard for the CS. The expectations of Kenyans, the friends of Ololua Forest, indigenous Maasai communities, and the residents within the municipality of Ngong are clear and demand clear adherence to environmental laws, treaties, and conventions signed and ratified by Kenyan state. And it is also in Nairobi that we have the headquarters of UNEP, United Nations Environmental Program and strict adherence to the Ngong Participatory Forest Management Plan 2023-2027 approved by the Government of Kenya on 5th June 2023. The management plan, this one, forms the basis for subsequent management agreements governing access and user rights with the Ngong Hills Metro Community Forest Association. The Friends of Ololua have already achieved a win on round 1 victory against the proposed radioactive waste facility just in the forest, demonstrating the strong resolve of communities to safeguard this natural heritage. As a CS, to take immediate and decisive action, work closely with the courts of Kenya, honor the commitments he made in his oath during the swearing in yesterday, to ensure that the Ministry of Environment becomes a pillar of trust and integrity for the people of Kenya in regard to this forest. The eyes of the nation are upon you, Honorable C.S. Duale, and hope that you will lead with a steadfast commitment to environmental justice and pick up from where Soipan Tuya left, and she joined us to fell the walls in that forest and the well-being of communities around Ololua Forest, and in respect to the UN headquarters, UNEP headquarters in Nairobi. Coming close to end of my statements, so as the CS for the Ministry of Environment, formerly under Tuya Soipan, who was passionate to protect this gem, you must pick from where she left and prioritize the protection of this forest and others facing the same threats and pressures. The forest donated the forest that was donated to the state, courtesy of Olebono Lonana, and its gravesite is just within the same forest on the southern part of it at Kona Baridi, demonstrate Maasai love for nature. This statement was issued today on behalf of Friends of Ololua, Ma Museum, the Ngong Municipality, and neighbors and populations of Kajiado. Acheole, and God bless Kenya for a better country.